Welcome to Learn with Syed. I'm Syed Mahmood. I frequently get messages and emails from students from around the world asking me to conduct IELTS speaking mock tests for them, among other things. However, a lot of these requests are not made in a proper way due to the students' lack of knowledge of English language and culture. So, today I'm going to tell you how to make a polite request in English. But before doing so, let me explain a couple of things. Firstly, when I get a message which may seem inappropriate, I do not mind at all. That's because I know that the student or the candidate or the person in general does not mean to be rude. They're simply struggling with their language. So this is not about me, this is for you. I just want you to be able to communicate effectively in a professional manner with someone from a different culture. That brings me to my next point. Language is deeply intertwined with culture. How things are said or expected to be said can vary widely from culture to culture. So, a literal translation of something that is acceptable in one culture may not be considered so in another. It may be considered rude. Hence, it may not be sufficient just to learn the translation of something, but rather it is important to understand how to say things in English. I'm not saying that one culture is inherently better than the other. Cultures are cultures, they are what they are. It is simply about what people are used to. So in a language, people are used to hearing things in a certain way. And don't forget the old saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Now, what are some of the things that you should not say? One of the most common ways some students ask for a mock test is by saying, I want a mock test, or I want you to do something for me. Now, you need to realize this is considered rude and in some cases even arrogant in English. This sounds like an order, not a request. It is as if you are ordering or commanding someone to do something, not requesting it. Some other ways that sound like orders are give me something, or I need you to do something, or I need a mock test. None of these have any softness in them. So how do you make it soft? In this video, we are going to discuss 3. Number 1, one of the most obvious ways to soften your approach is to add please. Of course, all of you know the word please, but sometimes some of you forget to use it. Think of it this way. I need you to do something, please, sounds much better than I need you to do something, right? Remember, in English, teachers say please to their students. Parents say please to their little children. Everybody says please. That is the norm. Everybody is used to hearing please from others, unless they're very angry or really need to put their foot down. In that case, sometimes please is not used, but that is when you really intend not to use it. Let me give you another example of this. Let me take these two and let's just say these are people. So, 2 tickets to London, please. Would you like single or return? Return, please. That's the way it is. You have to use please when requesting something. Number 2, make your request a question. Instead of saying, bring me a glass of water or bring me a cup of coffee, you say, could you please bring me a glass of water? Or could you bring me a cup of coffee, please? Effectively, in a restaurant, you are ordering food, but you still have to make it sound like a request. So when the waiter comes to you, you should say, can I have the salad, please? And not say, bring me the salad. That is rude. Say, can I have the salad, please? Make it sound like a question, not an order. Number 3, if you are asking for a favor, such as requesting someone's help, start with, would you do me a favor? Or, I'd really appreciate. For example, I'd really appreciate it if you could help me. Now, to summarize things, 3 ways you should not ask for something. Let's say you're asking for a lift. You're asking someone to pick you up and drop somewhere else. So you're asking for a lift. 3 ways you should not ask for it. 1, I want a lift. 2, give me a lift. 3, I need a lift. All of these 3 would be rude. 3 ways you can ask for a lift. Can I have a lift, please? Could you please give me a lift? I'd really appreciate it if you could give me a lift. These 3 ways are okay. If you found this video to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for future videos. I upload regular videos on my channel about English language, English tests, and other interesting topics. When you go to the channel, next to the subscribe button, you'll find a little bell button. Click on that so that you get notification every time I upload a video. Don't forget to click on that button. If you have any questions or anything to say to me, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I will see you in the next video. Happy learning. That sound like orders.